sit up. If you're watching the playback, make sure that you skip to 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. Perfect. Cool. Hey, how you doing? I like that. I like the yellow. How we doing? We doing good. We doing good. We doing all right. We in here. What's happening? Oh, guys, Cousins Night is this Friday. So excited. So excited. Hi. I literally just got done with my makeup. Like, legitimately just got done. So, I didn't even just realize I didn't put setting spray on it. Actually, I need to take my live selfie. I kind of like the lip tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Hey, cousin. No duck lips. Because Coop say I don't smell enough. This was like a 30-minute, not gonna lie to you. I started at like 8 o'clock. And I'm learning how to do, I'm learning how to do eye makeup. So, yeah. It look a little crazy, but I'm learning, y'all. I don't know why this one don't look like it ain't got nothing going on, but whatever. Whatever. Thank you. Thank you. It looked like I look crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you have not joined Cousins Nights, make sure that you, before we get started, make sure you go sign up. It is a free virtual event. We are basically holding ourselves accountable, or holding each other accountable, making sure that we get our goals for 2023 done. Okay. And we're progressing, we're healing, we're doing all things. Okay, so make sure you sign up. We always have a good time. That we be talking, the music be going, the drinks be flowing. It's free. Okay. It starts at 7:30 and it's this Friday. Make sure you sign up if you're not signed up. Okay. Make sure. We always have a good time. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this one. I can say that. Also, after this live, I will be doing $5 readings. So, I will end the live and then start a new one. When I start the new one, that's where the readings will be. The link for the reading will be unlisted. So if you want to watch your reading over with again, email me, DM me, get in contact with me, and I will send you the link so that you're able to rewatch it over again. Because I just don't want everybody reading out there like that, you know? I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. As much as I wanted to do the matte lip tonight, I don't think I can. I'm not gonna hold you. I made my lips look ashy, whatever. It was like a pink like color, but it was, my lips a little chapped. But make sure you guys sign up for Cousins Nights. So excited about that. Okay. So I told y'all this at the beginning of the month, but I'm gonna tell y'all again. I have done away with $25 readings. I don't know when they're coming back, but yeah. if you know the code for the $75 off, means it's dollars, Jesus, 75% off, that's still active, but that's not something that I'm promoting. You can still use the code, especially if you know it. I don't necessarily care about that. I just love what I do. Okay. So yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think it's it for now. That's all I can think of right now. But yeah. So let's get into it, because yeah, it's about time. Anyway. Hey, cousin. How we doing? No, not $75 off. 75%. Jesus. Anyway. Oh, gee. Get it together, girl. What's going on? Anywho. Let's get into it, because what? Everybody bow your heads. Benevolent ancestors, spirit guides, ancient archangels, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to find me. As that whatever messages you may have, known and unknown to us, you use me as a vessel to convey said messages. I ask you to take all bias out of whatever I may be saying. Yeah. And that's it. That's all. Amen. Ashe. Das. Get the fuck ass. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Jesus. Something might. Somebody might. Dang, our bottle's up. Dang, I can't get up. Somebody might got something on their chest that they need to get off. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think I want to use Auntie Tam's deck today. I don't know why. I really just started like choking. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna use Auntie Tam's deck first. I don't know. I feel called to use it, so I'm gonna use it. If you guys know Auntie Tam for Twitter or from even YouTube, she has a YouTube channel. Make sure you guys, love her. Okay, I was like, nothing? Jeez. Two more, please. Oh, thanks. Ooh. Oh, ooh. The bottom of the deck is the Sun card. You guys see that? The Sun card. The first card out was the Ace of Cups. The next one is the World reverse. The next one is the Empress reverse. The next one is the Two of Swords. And the last one is the Ten of Wands. Yeah. A couple different things that I'm seeing. So with the bottom of the deck, the spread looks bad. It looks bad. I'm not going to hold you. It looks bad. However, with the bottom of the deck being the Sun, it's giving very much so blessing in disguise type energy, right? It looks like some type of endeavor, kind of something may have turned your world upside down. It could have been a decision made based off of emotions, but it feels like you are no longer in contact, or in, it could be contact with a person, or in dealing with a certain situation. You're just like, it's like you can't do it anymore because it was like way too stressful, or maybe it took a toll on you in some way, shape, or form. But like, it's donezo. And maybe at first it hurt, it had you in your feelings a little bit, especially the first card being the Ace of Cups. But I feel like the situation, I don't know, it feels like it feels like it had you acting unusual. Very, 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 very much unusual. Like you just were not yourself, or maybe you didn't feel like yourself in this situation. Ooh, wait a minute. Sorry, I was looking at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the sun. Under the sun was the emperor. These two are partners, okay? These two are the two in tarot, because tarot's a story, right? Or at least the major arcana, okay? It's a journey of you, right? These two are partners. This is like the king and the queen of the castle, okay? Every king and queen in the deck wants to be them, or are striving to be them. They embody all of the qualities that the court holds, right? So under the sun was the emperor. Under that, turn it over. Under that is the three of swords, which look at it. Yeah. Okay, couple things. This could have been a situation where somebody came in between you and your person. This also could be a situation, if this is like a you're not dealing with somebody, this could be a I don't know, maybe your emotions are out of whack. Maybe you need to deal with, ooh, yes. Maybe you need to deal with some trauma, or maybe you've just been in your feelings a lot lately, and it's just repressed trauma that is now coming out, right? But essentially what I'm seeing is you specifically, if this message is for you, going through a change, and I feel like you kind of just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're changing, you're growing. And I don't think that this is a conscious thing. Like, I don't think that you're like, oh, I'm going to go heal. I think spirit's like, okay, trigger, 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 and you just been letting it all out. Okay, I think physically you're well. Physically, you got everything that you want going on. And when I say physically, like your job might be good, you might have your bills paid on time, type physical, right? But when it comes to the more emotional or intellectual, not intellect, yeah, we'll say intellectual and intuition, right? It's a little bit different and a little bit harder for you to navigate. Thank y'all. That was a good word. Navigate. So I think that's what's going on right now. If you want an explanation, that's what's happening. Okay. Alrighty. We're moving to next. Actually, yeah. Well, but you got something coming in though. You might need to make a decision about what you're trying to do, but you do got something coming in though. Yeah, this that was juicy. And it's coming in either fast or it's coming in soon. However, Spirit's not telling me. They gave me the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords just kind of looks mysterious. It looks mischievous. Or it looked, because I've been already shuffled. I can't even show y'all the cards. We're going to get another message from this deck, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Ooh. Not you coming out again. All right, well, let's do it. Again, after this live, I will be doing $5 readings. So okay. Oh. Listen. This is giving the explanation of what's going on. Like what triggered you. Okay? The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, right? This just lets me know that you logically understand your emotions, right? The King of Cups is someone who is emotionally available, emotionally literate, and emotionally conscious, right? And I think this is the place that you're striving to be at. Okay. The first card out is the Empress. Remember, this came out in the last spread, but it came out reverse. This is explaining why it came out in reverse. Okay. You have the Fool card that is about new journeys, about newness, is about taking risks. You have the Eight of Swords, is about being in your head, and it's you thinking about something. This is you overthinking. This is your anxiety. This is your anxiousness, right? And then you have the Four of Swords, right? And look at him, he knocked out on the couch. And that's about resting, right? So essentially what I think is going on, I think that you are moving into this new place in your life. And I feel like you may have had to cut some things off, let some people go, and it's scaring you. It's making you anxious because that's all you may have ever known, right? It could have been family members that you have to cut off. It could be friends that you have to cut off. It could be you moving away from your hometown. It could be, you know, you having to let go of something very sentimental to you. But essentially, because you have to do this, because it's out of your comfort zone, you a little bit scared and you kind of keeping yourself in this stuck energy, right? But when I see this Four of Swords, or the more that I looked up the Four of Swords, I started hearing a Janae Aiko song. It was from her latest album, Chilumbo. And the lyrics that I'm hearing is rest your weary heart, dry your teary eyes. I know you are scarred and torn apart inside. What song is that? Born Tired. That's what it is. Born Tired. Essentially, what I'm seeing is you're just starting a new journey. This somebody said preschool is how a kid would act when they have to go to preschool. How they're kind of timid because they don't know nobody. They don't really know any of the other kids. I mean, not every kid is like that, but essentially that's what Spirit is saying. Like you're starting something new. You're in an area or a school that you're not used to, and it's uncomfortable for you because this is a new journey. You're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a risk, and you don't know how it's going to come out. You don't. However, I have a very my favorite saying is "fuck it, we ball." So, I almost dropped my cards. Fuck it, we ball, or you ball. I should say. Okay. Yes to St. Patty's Day Cousins Night. We might be taking shots. We might be taking shots. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We might. It's a big might though. I don't care if it's a shot of water. Okay. But make sure you guys signed up because it means a lot to me. And I feel like it'll help. Okay, there we go. Evergreen. She tears me to pieces. Evergreen. Ooh. Give me one more card. That's not what I asked you. Give me one more card. Thank you. Ooh. I almost called y'all the B word. Bottom of the deck is more to come. More to come. More to come. 8 cards is out here. Show more respect. Ask more questions. Deep feelings. heal money issues, energy block, time apart, honesty reverse, and the time is now. Somebody lying. Straight up. Somebody lying and they playing in your face. Straight up. They lying, they playing in your face. And I feel like if you ask the right questions, either they're going to tell you the truth or you're going to trip them up. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. And I feel like this could be somebody that, I don't know, this is somebody close to you. This is somebody who you would care about if they lied to you. Like, do you know that some people gonna lie? You know, some people lie, they just gonna lie. But this is somebody who, if they lie to you, it'll make you feel a type of way. Yeah. This could be somebody, maybe you just got back in contact with this person, but they playing in your face. I'm sorry. Sorry is, that's what the cards is. And I feel like it's gonna come out. Ooh, yeah. So the bottom of the deck is more to come. The next one is fire ignited. And then the last one is good. More. The next one is goodbye. And then, ooh, under that is assert yourself. On the horizon. Let it go. Immature emotions. Yeah. Lurking. Fresh start. Family issues. Hey. Hey, cousin. That's my cousin, y'all. So essentially what I'm seeing, somebody lying. Somebody is lying. Maybe they having issues at home and they want to, you know, talk to you about them or be up under you. And maybe you are their escape or whatever, what have you. But somebody is lying and spirit is telling them to give them the boots. The boots. Right? And I feel like for real, whether you give them a boot or not, I feel like another ending in this situation is coming. So just go ahead and let it happen. Let it go. I do feel like this person is a little immature with this immature emotions. I feel like this person just is not up to par for real. And spirit is telling you like, nah, they be watching. They be watching. And they're gonna watch you when you move on. They're gonna watch you when you have a fresh start. They're gonna watch you when you essentially do everything that you said you was gonna do. And they might end up reaching out to you again and asking you for something. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Okay. I know you're on here. I don't know how you be getting through, but you know who you is. I feel like you're laughing right now. It's not funny. It's not funny, okay? She's so flirtatious, that marijuana. Victory and success, or yeah. If it comes out again, it comes out again, but this is what it was. Got you. So remember in the beginning of the ooh, yeah. Remember in the beginning of the live when I was like choking? This is the message. The bottom of the deck is Love Begins. The first card out is Trapped in Fear. The next one is Stand Your Ground. The next one is Foundations and Achievements. The next one is Power Reverse. Next one is Authority. And the last one is Wish Fulfillment. Look. Oh, how does it go? How does it go? It was like, if I got something on my chest, I'm gonna get it off of me. And that's what this feels like. You're afraid to, whatever you got on your chest, you're afraid to get it off. And you need to get it off your chest, babe. Woo! Get it off your chest. And maybe you're afraid of like hurting somebody's feelings or hurting somebody's ego, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough confidence to do so. But I'm telling you, you will not get what you want unless you ask for it, unless you put forth the effort for it, unless you set up that boundary, unless you set up that expectation. You need to say something, however you feeling, because the bottom of the deck, even though it says, oh, 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 I can't make this up, I cannot make this up. Look, heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. Get it off your chest. Get it off of you. You're about to make me rip my moon. Get it off of you. Get off your moon chest. Okay? Get it off. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground. Alright? Speak up for yourself. Because there's nobody speaking up for you. I recently I have been going through like some like really deep emotions. And one of the quotes that I thought about or came up with is, you've already been left, right? So it's time to get right. These people have left out considering you, considering your feelings, considering how things affect you. Because unfortunately, a lot of people in today's society are just really selfish. You know, there's a lot of people out here that just kind of believe that you kind of have to fend for yourself, right? They don't know community, right? So they leave out compassion, they leave out empathy, they leave out looking at people, looking at humanity, being humane. A lot of people don't know what that is anymore, right? A lot of people's moral compasses is fucked up, and it's their moral compass stops at, I'm gonna do what's best for me, and whatever that is, no matter who I may hurt. And it may not be their intention, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions. But essentially, get right before, because you've already been left. You've already been left, right? They've already left you behind. They've already didn't consider you. Okay, they've already hurt your feelings. So it's now time for you to get right. It's now time for you to stand up for yourself. It's now time for you to build that foundation, that solid foundation. It's now time for you to stand 10 toes behind how you feel. It's now time for you to stand 10 toes behind what you want, right? And not stop it until you get it. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, you asking for too much. And the fuck? What? Because when you don't ask for enough, you get left with anything. Okay? They don't call me Glock for nothing, baby. Okay? I'm gonna be transparent, and I'm gonna try not to tell all my business. Today I had a situation where I had to walk away from somebody. I had to get right, because they basically told me that in regards to my spirituality, that I'm listening to something that I don't fully understand. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. Because would you say that about God? Would you say that about Allah? Would you say that about Buddha? Would you say that about your bosses? right? Because sometimes your bosses make you do things that you may not understand. So for you to tell me that my ancestors and my spirit guides are things that I don't fully understand, and I'm listening to them, and they haven't proven me wrong yet, right? The only time I went left, the only time I got left was because I wasn't acting right. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. Um, but even in those times, I was never alone, right? Even in those times, they were still there. They were still like, they was like this bitch. But they were still there to help and support and to guide me, right? So because of said statement, I had to cut that person off. And though we ended our conversation on a really good and light note, I can no longer have them in my life because the fuck you thought this was? Yeah. Play with your mama, bitch. Anyway. So, I get it. Next, ooh. I was about to say next message, and then you all saw it jump out the deck. Yeah. Wait, that was that. Yeah. Oh, that wait, that's okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is disconnect and boredom. The first card out is fulfillment of wishes. The next one is conflict and defeat. The next one is third eye chakra. The next one is sacrifice reverse. And the last one is fertility. Listen. I know that says fertility. It doesn't necessarily mean fertility. Tell you what this means to me. Somebody went after something that they thought that they wanted, but they knew it was a bad idea. You knew. The third eye chakra, you probably seen it. You probably had a dream about it. You was like, "Ooh, I had a bad dream." Yeah. Listen. Welcome to the spiritual realm. Welcome. And I feel like you thought that you was gonna get what you wanted, right? Because the first card out was wish fulfillment or fulfillment of wishes, right? You thought. But how the video go? You thought, bitch, you thought, by Summerella from Vine. You thought, bitch, you thought. Yeah, you thought you was getting what you wanted, but then came all the problems, right? It didn't beat you down. You feel defeated. You feel less than a human, right? You might not be able to look at yourself in the mirror. When's the last time you took a shower? And the thing is, again, you knew it was coming. Third eye chakra, right here. And you knew it was coming. If that's not for you, just go ahead and, my bad. You knew it was coming. So you letting this go isn't really a sacrifice. You letting this go is really more so you letting go the ball chain. Is you letting go the rope that you held on to, that you decided you was going to grab. Okay? And now with this clean slate, you're like, you know what? I'm going to create something better. I want something better. I know what it is I want. Trial and error. Let's move forward. Stop not listening. I almost yelled at y'all, but yelling at you would mean yelling at myself, and I just don't have it today. Stop not listening to yourselves. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna yell at you. Them dead folks want me to. I get it. I'm not yelling at you. And now you in the shoulda, coulda, woulda stage. One thing that I can say helps me go about life and not have too many regrets, even though there are some things that I do regret. If you felt like in the moment you were making the right decision, then in that moment, it was the right decision. If you had a dream about said situation or had a knowing about said situation and you kind of ignored it, you gaslight yourself out of it, whatever would have you, I understand to an extent. And what I mean by that is hindsight is 2020. It's real easy to be on the outside looking in and being like, oh, this should happen or this would happen, whoop-de-wop, bam. Or even being on the other side of it and being like, oh, I should have did this better, should have did that better. But the reality of the situation is you cannot go back and change said decision. You cannot go back in time and do anything about the path that you have already went through. Okay? It's a one-way street here. All right? Now you may end up back on this street, and if you end up back on this street, you may have an opportunity to do it better, right? To make the right decision, if you're lucky. But if not, in that moment, if you felt like you were doing the right decision, then you did the right decision with the information that you had, the information that you were privy to, because you absolutely positively have no idea how anything is going to turn out. Never. Even if you go to a reader, even me, I'm telling you the most probable thing that could happen. I'm not saying that this is set in stone, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it is set in stone. Sometimes these type of things happen. But I'm telling you, based on the energy right now, this is what's probably going to happen. This is probably what you feel. This is probably what you went through. Because this is what the cards are telling me. Okay? And that's based on the right now. Based on the information that we have right now. So don't feel like you're a failure. Don't feel like you got whatever. Okay? If you felt like in that moment that you made the best decision for yourself, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay? And moving forward, live your life like that. When you make decisions, is this the best decision for me? And if it is, go for it. If that's genuinely how you feel, go for it. Okay? Because every single decision that we have comes with wins, losses, comes with good, bad, comes with rewards and consequences. Every single one of them. Every single one. So no matter what path you decide to take, no matter what decision you decide to make, there's always going to be pros and cons, right? It's just figuring out what cons are you willing to deal with, what pros are you willing to deal with. And sometimes you're not privy to that information, and that's okay. Don't keep holding yourself to this standard of what you did in the past and the decisions that you made. You're killing the present, and the present's a gift. Life is not a straight line, right? You have your ups, your downs, your wins, your losses, right? Your yays and your woes. And you're going to go through it. No matter how good life may be, something is going to happen. You can have all the money in the world and you could get canceled, right? And lose all the money. The business could tank, right? You could have the love of your life and your car break down. You ain't got the money to fix it. Like, something's always going to happen. It's just how the world works. Okay? And then if in moments where you have to make decisions, you feel like the best decision for you is this decision that you're making, then you're good. You're good. Okay? Stop being so hard on yourself. I love you. We're gonna move on. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. The Three of Swords came out. Nope. If it come out while I'm shuffling, fine, but that's not where I'm starting my damn reading. All right. Ooh. I need some more information. You know, more, give me more information. Ah. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, right? Page of Cups. This is a love reading. I'm gonna tell you that. The Page of Cups in this reading could either be someone who you perceive as a friend or an acquaintance, or someone who could possibly be younger than you. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay. First card out is the Six of Swords. The next one is the Moon. Yeah. The next one is the Ace of Cups. The next one is the High Priestess reversed. And then the last one is the Nine of Cups. Somebody, you might have a secret admirer. I'm not gonna I just can't even hold it. You might have a secret admirer. You might have just came out of something that was really rough. Something that I don't know. You may have just got out of something that was just, it wasn't stable. It didn't make you feel good. It was just a whole lot of. But I feel like somebody's coming forth with their feelings for you. And I feel like they may have felt like this for a while. And I don't think that you would have expected this person, but I feel like this person, like, because the last card is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's just like, it's like the little joker, right? The star is like the big joker. Okay, so either you are their wish fulfillment, or the type of person that they are romantically is the type of person you've been looking for. Okay. And again, I feel like this could be a person who, I don't know, maybe they're not too affectionate towards you now, but it's like once, it may be because they're shy or they're afraid, but it's like once you open up that, or once they get enough confidence, or once they come forth to you, you're going to see a whole new side of them, right? Also, they could be watching you. You see the eye? Yeah. They could be watching you. And then look at the moon cycles. Like, this could happen on the Aries moon. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, I like this. I like secret admirers. I'm a sucker for love. It's actually quite sick, quite sickening. And if cousin is still here, she'll tell you. Woo. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I almost said something crazy. Okay, I want to be nosy. So, what I was gonna say is I'm such a sucker for love. Sometimes you might as well call me a dum dum. But talking about myself in that manner is just no. It don't hit. It don't hit. Because I'm not a dummy, and I don't want any of y'all to perceive me as a dummy. Because okay. We can do battle the stupid if you want to. But you ain't gonna like it. I can show you that. I see 444. Ooh. 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 I feel like this is more about said, yeah, I feel like this is more about said secret admirer. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Truth, the Queen of Justice, the Queen of um bluntness. Okay. Um she's very direct. She's very cutthroat. Okay. The first card out is the Hangman. The next one is the Moon. 3 of the 5 cards out here are major arcana, so this is big. I'm gonna tell you that. It's a big deal. The next one is the 4 of Swords. The next one is the Strength card. And then the last one is the 2 of Pentacles. When I seen the 4 of Swords, I started hearing that song, You're the One by Dorinda. I feel it all over my body. I dream about you in my sleep. You're the one for me. You're the one. You're the one for me. All the signs say that ever since the day that we laid eyes on each other, baby, you're the one for me. Yeah, somebody been focused on you. Like somebody's like you. And I do think they genuinely do dream about you when they sleep. Or maybe you guys like tend to talk at night, or you may talk telepathically. But I feel like, again, this person may be building up their confidence or trying to build up their confidence, or even deciding on if they have enough confidence or if they're good enough to be with you with the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. I like this. I like that. I guess since we already on love, I might as well go into the actual love cards, right? Because that wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but you know, just gonna do whatever. Pop of shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today. Just send my nigga out to us. I don't know where that came from. Actually, I do. I know exactly where that came from. Tomorrow might be significant. You might get some. You might hear something tomorrow. Okay. And it could be 2 of y'all. I'm kidding. Ooh, good luck. Also, before I get into this love reading, when I speak of love, I do speak of self-love, romantic, platonic, familial, love of a hobby, love of a pet, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. This could be one of 2 things, okay? The bottom of the deck is true love. This reminds me of the song from Pink, True Love, True Love, it must be true love. Okay, first card out is Attraction. Looking good as hell, they just in my neck about touching. Okay, the next one is Forgiving and Learning. The next one is Express Your Love. The next one is Children Reverse. And the last one is Love Yourself First. So, a couple things. If this is a self-love situation, I think that you've been giving yourself so much of it lately that you're starting to glow, right? You're starting to be more attractive. I think you're starting to learn more about yourself. I think you're forgiving yourself for a lot of the things that you allow to slide. And I think that you are being more expressive. It didn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I don't know. You're becoming more expressive about what it is that you want, what it is that you feel, what you find is beautiful, where your standards are, where your boundaries are. You're becoming more vocal, right? And you're like, look, I'm too grown, right? And I feel like you're finally in a place where you're like, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first, but also being able to um sustain relationships while also putting yourself first. Okay, excuse me. That's the first thing. The second thing that I'm seeing here, you might be dealing with a person who just does not want kids. And maybe they have expressed that. Maybe they said it. Um, if that is a deal breaker for you, it is okay for you to walk away. Yeah, it's okay for you to walk away. You don't have to be in this. You don't have to do this. Because I feel like the person that you're with is kind of, they really do want it, and I feel like they've expressed it to you on multitude occasions, or maybe vice versa, right? They may not want them and you do, and you've expressed it to them on multiple occasions, and it just didn't happen. Or it's just, you know, somebody knows it's not going to happen, and no matter how attracted you are to this person, do you want to stay unfulfilled? All I'm saying. Give me more information. No, because what the fuck? What is this? Okay. Um. Okay. The bottom of the deck, trust. Trust. The first card out is soulmate. The next one is release your ex. The next one is free yourself. The next one is children. And the last one is attraction. When the first three cards came out, I asked them to give me more information. And when the next two cards came out, it didn't quite make sense to me. So I started pulling tarot cards. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. The first card out is the Five of Cups. The next one is the Seven of Swords. The next one is the Hangman. And then the last one is the Four of Pentacles reverse. So because I'm getting somebody is like hyper focused on something, you need to let it go. Like you're worried about the wrong thing, right? I got that from the first spread, like from the original cards, like the love cards. But I feel like tarot is saying that again, right? Like you need to let something go. You're really hyper fixated on something. You really, and it could be an ex. It could be someone from your past, right? Um, but when I tell you this is not actually making sense to me, right? It's not. Um, mm, this could be a situation where I don't know. Maybe you thought like an ex was like a soulmate of yours. Um, and this is a validation, like it is, this is your confirmation that it is, that this soulmate or this person, this ex, was your soulmate or is your soulmate, is a soulmate. And I feel like when I talk about soulmates, I always have to explain this, right? So you have different types of soulmates, right? You have life partners, you have twin flames, you have friends who are soulmates, you have family who are soulmates, you have um animals like pets and stuff, they call them familiars, but they're also soulmates. um so you have a plethora or wide range of soulmates, right? Sometimes the soulmates are here forever. They stay in your life. Sometimes they're here to teach you something, and they're only for a season, right? And I feel like maybe this person was here for a season, and you thought that they were supposed to be here long term, and now it's time to let go of that. Okay, it's time to um, let go of what you deem to be forever. How can I elaborate on that? Give me the words. The way that you thought forever would look with somebody isn't what you think it is. Okay. And maybe you saw forever in this person, but this person was seasonal. Okay. And it's time to let that go. And it's okay too. However, it may be hard because, they may be your type. They may know how to communicate with you. They may be real passionate about you. The sex might be good. Shit. Anyway, but I think it is time to move on. No matter how attracted you are, you may have thought you were gonna have this person's babies, or maybe you even do have babies together. But essentially, it's time. Okay. All right. I'll do 2 more messages and I'm gonna get off of here because I see how long I've been on here. Good God. And I'm also again still doing $5 readings after this. So I will end this live and then go and create another one to do the $5 readings. Payment options are in the description box. You can send your payment, send your first name. And please send your first name. The last time, I want to say a couple times ago when I did it, somebody sent money via Cashapp and their name wasn't on their Cashapp. It was like a nickname. It was like Sparkle something. And I was like, and it was really awkward for me. So please, please, please place your name when you send in your payment. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And if you're a friend on here and like you have my number, I do have Zelle and Apple Pay. So yeah. Like my personal number. Evergreen. It tears me to pieces. Evergreen. Evergreen. Ooh. He don't love me no more. Ooh. Okay. The bottom of the deck is nurturing. It's Gaia nurturing. Okay. The next one is Desert Quest, Vision Quest, and it was reversed. The next one is Eagle Communion, reverse. Tsunami Wake Up Call. Waterfall Effortless. I almost dropped the card. And Full Moon Completion. Be gentle with yourself right now, especially if you had to walk away from something, somebody, some people, a job, whatever. Be gentle with yourself. I think that you may have had goals, and or maybe there was like a miscommunication when it came to said situation. And I don't know, maybe you're being a little bit too hard on yourself. Okay, stop being so hard on yourself. And it's really easy for you to fall into that. It's really easy for you to talk down on yourself. It's really easy for you to say certain things about yourself in, you know, that fashion or in that way. Stop. It's time to hang it up. Because you're a great person, you know? And it's time to be more gentle with yourself. It's time to be more gentle with your body. It's time to be more nurturing, right? You don't have to do it all. You don't have to be it all. You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay? You don't have to. And I also think that you are in the process of going through a rebirth. This kind of goes with the first message about you going through something, cutting something off, leaving something behind, and feeling away about it. It's okay to feel away. Cry it out. Sometimes you may not be able to articulate yourself the way that you need to. Sometimes it's just tears and bad vibes. Okay? And that's all right. That's okay. Sometimes, you know, you just need to turn on a sad song, turn off all the lights, get in the shower and cry. Let it out. You already around running water, right? Water is a conduit when it comes to allowing things to flow, right? A lot of people have their best ideas in the shower. A lot of people have their best cries in the shower, right? Let it go, let it flow. Allow all your emotions to go down the drain, or allow all the bad vibes and tears to go down the drain. Okay? Bottom of the deck is Eagle Communion. First card out is Green Man Synergy. The next one is Childhood Innocence. The next one is Volcano Volatility, Wind Activation, and Autumn Equinox Release. Interestingly enough, I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this. I feel like you may have like healed your like childhood trauma, and now you're in the like, because everyone always talk about childhood trauma, and I think people are now realizing that you have trauma from when you were a teen, right? And when you were a teen, you were angry. When you were a teen, you were angry. And I feel like you're now in that place It just got activated. It just got triggered. Mm-hmm. And now you're letting it out. Yay. Uh, okay. Somebody ancestor, and I'm gonna try to like say it how they say it. So give me a second. Cuss they ass out. That's exactly how I heard it. Like it was like somebody, grandma, auntie. It was a woman. It was a woman, and it felt like she was like looking over her glasses, and maybe she didn't have any teeth because she was doing the and her s's kind of sound like a whistle. I know it's very specific, but I had to. It's like cut. I can't do the s how it's supposed to. It's like cuss they ass out. Cuss they ass out. Okay. I feel like people shy away from anger because anger can be a very ugly emotion for a lot of people. A lot of people cannot handle it. Um, but the more that you embrace your anger, the more that you understand it, the more that you're able to understand the limits of it and um, how much you get to, or how you gauge the situation and how you allow your anger to be expressed. Okay. Sometimes a situation only needs for somebody to be cussed out. Sometimes you may have to bless them. Mm-hmm. You might have to bless them with a little 1-2. Okay. Um, you might have to. So it might just be a Will Smith situation where it's just a slap. It may be one of them situations where you have to be nasty nice. And it may be one of them situations where you just have to hold your tongue. Okay. Either way, the situation at hand is you are now in a place of being angry, and it's okay to be angry. It's all right. It's not okay to stay angry. That's the problem, right? I tell people all the time, it's okay to feel these emotions that society has deemed unsavory, or just in bad taste, whatever. It's okay to feel them. It's not okay to stay in them. It's okay to be bitter. It's not okay to stay bitter. It's okay to be angry. It's not okay to stay angry, right? And I feel like it's important to gauge those emotions because um, it helps you better understand them. It also helps you better understand or gauge different situations where you feel them. Um, and I also feel like you are in a position to where you have to figure out how to maneuver these emotions. Okay. But that's all I have for you guys for tonight. I had so much fun. So much fun. I'm going to end this live and then I'm going to start another live for the readings, for the $5 readings. Okay. Um, so stick around for that. Well, I don't say stick around for that, but stay locked in for that. Um, However, if you'd like to join the community, so that you're able to read and see all of my exclusive content. If you would like to book a personal reading, if you would like to get in contact with me and collaborate in any way, shape, or form, everything you need is down below in the description box. If you would like a $5 reading, payment information is down below in the description box. If you are someone who has my personal number, you can send payments to what's down below, but I also do have Zelle and Apple Pay, Apple Cash. Okay, you can send it that way. If you are sending your payments to one of the payment options below, please make sure that you put your first name. Please make sure you put your first name. Please make sure you put your first name. Thank you. But that's all I have for you guys. Remember to sign up for Cousins Night. Cousins Night is on Friday, y'all. I'm so excited. Cousins Night is on Friday. Make sure you guys sign up. It's a free event. Bring your notebooks because we're gonna be having a time. Music and the vibes will be provided. Music vibes and prompt will be provided. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. Period. Because it's St. Patty's Day and okay. Um. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Mm, Oh, also, I've turned the website around. I'm very proud of what it looks like now. So, yeah, women in tech. Anyway, love you guys, and I will see you guys on Sunday here. I might not see y'all on Sunday. I'll keep y'all updated. I love you guys so much. Bye, y'all.